Let's go. Here we go right here. This is the Mandalay Bay, which is a wicked, we starting at the beginning of the strip. The Mandalay Bay, it has a lot to offer. For seeing, that is. Over on the other side of it, you have Egypt. See, we're looking at Greece right here, the Mandalay Bay. Now we finna get ready to pass Egypt.
You got the pyramids right there.
You got the Phoenix.
You got those spliced animals right here. And then you have your Great Pyramid.
There go your pyramid, your Egypt pyramid, and those dark spots right there represents tombs for the pharaoh, and that go the Sphinx. That go your wicked Sphinx right there. And now we're coming up to
Rome, the Caesars, the Luxor.
Yeah, that go your wicked Excalibur, which is a part or an erection of Rome.
Rome's warrior style tactics.
Exactly,
Excalibur.
the Excalibur.
The bloodshed, the bloodshed of the gladiators.
That's right. And then we're coming up here.
You got a little bit of French right here, because you know they send the Statue of Liberty, which they have one here in Las Vegas also.
Exactly.
So they have to represent everywhere they go, and how they do it is by just erecting their little. So if you're thinking about Vegas, turn around.
Exactly. Don't come here, because there's a strong spirit of perversion. If you come in here to vacate, wrong thing to do. This is the wrong thing to do. Don't come here and vacate, because if you do, you partaking in her sin. This right here represents everything New York represents. It was a port, a trading port for all the nations to come and to get rich off of slave labor. And over here, you got Rome. Another part of Rome over here, which is your MGM Grand.
Which is why Revelation say what it's saying, 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come up out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double. How much she had glorified herself to live deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am now widowed, and shall see no sorrow." Now say she ain't glorified. Look at all these buildings that she erected. Precept on that. Revelations 11 and 7. It say, and when they have finished their testimony, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit, which is your Romans, Amalek, your Jewish people, shall make war against them and shall overcome them and kill them. If we're stuck in Babylon because we don't come out of her, my people, yeah, they gonna kill us, but we gonna stand bold. And then verse 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also Yeshua was crucified. Sodom and Egypt. Legalized racism and prostitution all up and down this same street that y'all looking at, that y'all think is so beautiful. All the promiscuous activities out here, it breeds it. And they're boasting about it. Got Ishtar, some marriages, you got Rome, Greece, you got Caesar's palace. Yeah, they represent Caesar Borgia, y'all. Vegas ain't the place to be.
And that's just how wicked we is. We boast about what we do in this wicked city.
And don't even realize it. That's why he say their dead bodies shall lie in the streets, but shall not be suffered to be put in graves. Why? Because we dead men walking.
Come on, bring another one.
Now, here we go. Yeah. testimonies on the street.
The Monte Carlo, that's another erection of Rome. All of this Roman paganistic ritual worship that is going on. And then they got trucks that ride up and down the strip with naked women on it and naked people on the trucks. It's just an erection of all this perversion. These are the people that come here to sin. Just to come here to sin. See that? See, he's showing you right there what he coming to do. He come here just to sin, and he think that's cool. But what he doing ain't staying here in Vegas. It's gonna go home with him. But he don't know it. See, they think we tourists. They think we visiting. But we live in this hellhole of a place. But we just want to give our brothers and sisters something to look at back in the Houston and the Dallas and the New York area. Not like y'all ain't seen this perversion before.
And another precept, we see this, look at how many people here that are being just destroyed. But verse 12 in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12 says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity. Look at the iniquity that has established this place. A whole block strip of just promiscuous activity and lawlessness, nudity to the fullest, prostitution, drugs, and you look, that people have their kids out here. They're just exposing the younger generation to the fullest, to this stuff. So by the time they get to of age, it's normal. It's okay to them, and they'll indulge in it to the fullest. And they're breaking the commandments. It's Saturday. They're breaking the commandments that is written of to the children of Israel. And little do they know that they are the children of Israel.
Eating the swine and the vacuum cleaners of the sea.
I mean, Exodus chapter 20.
All the pollution.
Absolutely. Pollution to the fullest, so the Sabbath especially. They're polluting the Sabbath. I mean, Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. It's the Sabbath right now. The sun is not fully down. And look how many people is out here polluting their bodies with the alcohol, polluting the Sabbath with the nudity, polluting the Sabbath with their purchasing, with their working, all these things. Now you might ask, why are we out here? Man, we out here to expose the wickedness.
Exactly. And besides, we just came from LA doing a baptism. And we just decided to just go ahead and put more footage on the baptism to show you the wicked practices that takes place on a day-to-day basis here in Sin City, as they call it. But the Most High gonna come down through this strip and gonna lay every building down on its belly.
Lay it in the rubble.
This is the newest addition to this filth that we call a city, Las Vegas. All Babylonian worship. Hollywood.
And then they
Paris. They boast. And they set their nest up high. See, this is an erection of Edom. Edom like his nest high. Get that scripture. How Edom set his nest in the mountains or in the cliffs.
Book of Obadiah. It say, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, and thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in their heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though they exalt themselves as the eagle, and thou that set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith the Most High.
The Most High said he will bring Edom down. He's definitely going to bring Edom down to the ground. He's going to level this wicked place. And I can't wait.
Because verse 6, he says it. It's scripture. It's not what we're saying. This is not our philosophy or our theory. Verse 6 says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, and that's what's coming pretty soon.